السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. أما بعد، رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا، اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما والحقنا بعبادك الصالحين. Welcome, guys, to another session. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us beneficial knowledge and to benefit us with that which He teaches us. Ameen. So, with ta'ala, today we're going to continue what we've been learning. Thus far, we've been learning the names of the letters or certain letters of the alphabet. We've been going in order. We've learned the names of the letters, the shape of the letters, and we've also learned about certain sounds of the letters, right? So, who can tell me how many, or rather, what are the two types of vowels that we've taken so far? Anyone? What are the two types of vowels that we've taken thus far?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Short vowels, which are 3, and long vowels, which are also 3.
Very good. Ahsanti. Who can help us nail this out? What are the sounds that these short vowels and long vowels make? Someone else, please. Anyone else? Chime in, please. Brothers, are you guys there? Brother Hussein, Brother Shadi, Brother Sharif, Brother Sayyid?
Yeah. Okay, the short vowels are A, I, U.
Very good. Somebody else? Any brother? What are the long vowels, brother?
For the long vowels, it's gonna be ah, e, oo.
Ahsantum jami'an. Very good job, all of you. So, as all of you guys mentioned, the short vowels are 3, and they're a, I, u. A, I, u. Known as fatha, kasra, and dhamma. And these are the basis for the long vowels, right? So these are known as the short vowels, and they're considered one count, right? So a, I, u. Each one of these is considered one count. So when you hear 2 counts, it just means double this length. So the long vowels would be double the length of this. So a, I, u. Ahsantum jami'an. Very good. So let's take a look now. Let's share the book with you guys, inshallah. Let's continue. Let's take a quick review. Who can tell me what this circled letter is, please? Anyone?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
That letter is Dal.
Dal. Ahsant. Ahsanta. Very good job. Who can tell me what this letter is?
Ha.
Ahsantum. Very good job. Who can tell me what this letter is?
Zai.
Zai. Ahsanta. Ahsanta. Who can tell me what this letter is?
Ha.
So you want to have a little bit of ha. Ha.
Ha.
Ahsanta. Ahsanta. Who can tell me what this letter is?
Aleph.
Ahsanta. Is there any difference between that letter and if I was to write it like this? Is there any difference between those two?
The first one don't have sound. With the hamza on it, give it a sound.
Ahsant. Very good. So this is alif and this is hamza. Alif is used for, what is alif used for, guys?
As a placeholder.
Okay, great. It's used as a placeholder for hamza. Very nice. But when you see this alif here, what is it also used for? What? Okay, we said alif by itself doesn't make any sound. How does alif become a sound, or how does it become used to make a sound? What is it used as, or used for? It's used in conjunction with.
Other
Hamza?
letters. Oh,
So it's used in conjunction. Can you guys say it again one more time, Brother Hussein, Brother Sharif?
With the Hamza?
No. So the alif by itself, the alif. When does alif? What is alif used for? So we agree that when the hamza is placed on top of the alif, we don't consider that alif, but rather we consider that hamza, right? But now, excuse me, alif by itself here. What do we use alif for? What is alif used for besides that? So we said alif by itself makes no sound, right? You can't just put a fatha on alif and say ah, right? So alif, if you guys remember, the long vowels, do they make the sounds by themselves?
No,
So
the Aleph.
so when it comes for the aleph itself, it's only used when all the other letters say ba, ta, ta. When they have a feta, that's when the aleph comes after it.
Sounds very good. So, in essence, the long vowel is associated with a fatha and an alif, right? And the other two long vowels, they're also associated with a letter. So, what are the three long vowel letters? Can you guys remind me of them, please?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Yeah, and that's associated with which vowel? Yeah, anyone is associated with which
Kesra.
vowel? Kesra, right? And it makes it E. Very good. And we all agreed already that the fatha is associated with the alif and makes ah. So one more left. So we have which short vowel associated with a letter turns it into a long vowel.
Yeah is associated with Kesra for E.
Very good, very good. So that one was mentioned already. We're looking for the last one. So we said fatha with the alif, ah. We said yeah with the kasra would be E. And the last one, Sister Alyssa, would be?
Wa
Wow.
with Dhamma.
Wow with
Correct.
Dhamma, very good. Ooh,
Or ooh.
ahsantuma, ahsantuma. Very good job, both of you. Very nice job, guys. So you guys did really good with the recognition, as well as the differentiating between the different letters, as well as the differentiating between the different sounds. Very, very nice. So let's continue with what we've been doing, inshallah. So thus far, we've taken from alif to zai, right? We've taken from alif to zai. So today, inshallah, we're also going to take a few more letters and we'll go through it in the same process. So we'll take these 4 letters here, inshallah. These 4 letters, we'll take them today, inshallah. And we're going to go through the same process. We're going to take the name. We're going to take the way that it should be written. We're also going to take the sound that it makes. We're going to take the sound that it makes in conjunction with the short vowels and the long vowels, etc. And also, in addition to that, I asked you guys last week to review or to get used to, I believe page 27, where the letters are in their different shapes, right? Or in their different positions that it comes in the alphabet, right? I'm not in the alphabet, in the word. Whether it's in the beginning of a word, the middle of a word, the end of a word, joined or by itself. Did any of you guys take a look at that page to review the letters that we take thus far from alif to zai?
yes.
Very good. And we mentioned that these certain letters here, you see they have an asterisk. So we took a rule. Do you get anybody remember what that rule is and why these specific letters have an asterisk next to them? So there's a specific rule that we took last time.
I did it. The naughty letters.
Did it again, please?
The naughty letters.
Yes, the naughty letters. Very good job. So the naughty letters are those letters that don't connect to that which comes after them, right? They don't connect to that which comes to the right of them. They don't connect to that which anything that I'm sorry. They don't connect anything that comes after them. So in essence, they don't connect anything that comes to the left of them, right? Because Arabic is written from right to left. So they don't connect to anything that comes to the left of them. And that's why you see alif, there's nothing connected after it, right? And that's why ba, when it's written in the middle of a word or the beginning of a word, it's written in a manner where something connects after it. It's written in a manner to show that something connects after it. Same thing with ta, same thing with tha, etc. Right? And same thing with these other letters. So we said those letters are alif, right? You can see from the asterisks. We have Dal, Zal, Ra, Zai. So far, from those letters that don't connect to that which comes after them, we've taken the majority of them. We've taken Alif, we've taken Dal, Zal, Ra, Zai, and we mentioned the other letter, which we haven't learned yet. We just mentioned it because it's part of those, and that is the letter Wow. The letter Wow. Lastly, the letter Wow. So those letters do not connect to anything which comes after them. They don't connect to anything that comes to the left of them. That's why you see Wow, the way it's written in the beginning, nothing connects after it. In the middle, it shows that something can be connected before it, and the end, it shows that something can be connected before it, but nothing can be connected after it. Very good job, guys. Very nice. I really like all of your guys' progress, alhamdulillah. I think all of you guys are progressing really well. Anybody have any specific questions before we take the new letters today about anything we've covered thus far? No, okay, good. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So we have the first letter that we're going to take today, and its name is Seen. 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 And as you can see, it might look a bit intimidating, right? But it's just very simple. It's 4 steps. 4 steps. So if you guys just follow these specific steps that you have here, this will help you to get the letter Seen, right? The letter Seen. 4 steps. So as usual, I think by now the homework is pretty much understood by everyone. So we're not going to mention every week the homework, but as you guys mentioned, as we mentioned previously, every letter that we take, you apply those principles and you apply the homework to it, inshallah. Okay. So the letter Seen is written like this. Its name is Seen. It is a flat letter. What do I mean by flat letter? Sometimes students, they tend to turn certain letters. For example, when we learn, some of us say ba or ta, but we said no, those are flat letters. So those should be right? So ba, ta, right? And from the letters that we've taken so far, that would have a more of a heavy sound and more of a round sound. Well, when we say round, we don't mean to round our mouth. We don't mean to round our lips or our mouth. Rather, with such as the letter ra. So, for example, instead of it being it would be ah, ra. And we said to achieve this sound here, you curve the sides of your tongue, ra, and you elevate the rear, ra, ra. And specifically with ra, you drop your jaw, ra. Okay, so just to keep that in mind. And we also mentioned that in regards to the letter dal. Some students were saying dal, but not dal, but dal. So that's what we mean by flat and rounded. So flat means you keep your tongue flat. The rounded sounds means you curve the sides of your tongue, right? So keep in mind, when we say round, we don't mean to round your lips or anything like that, or your lips, but rather we mean to curve the sides of your tongue and elevate the rear of your tongue. So this letter, Seen, it's written like this. This is its name, Seen. We said that it is a flat sound, meaning keep your tongue flat. Seen, Seen. Okay, very good. So let's move on. Before we do the vowels with them, as we've been doing, we'll take the other letters as well, and then we will take we'll take all 4 letters together, inshallah. We'll take all 4 letters together, inshallah. So look, these 2 letters, they look very similar. The only difference is the dots. So that's why we told you guys it's very important to memorize the number of dots and placement of dots. So as you can see, the letters Seen and Sheen, they are written in the exact same manner. The only difference is that Sheen has 3 dots placed on top of it. Sheen has 3 dots placed on top of it. But it's written in the exact same manner. And this letter is Sheen, Sheen. Like you're telling someone to be quiet, and then Sheen, Sheen. Also a flat sound. So sha, she, shu. And the other one, Seen with 3 dots, sa, si, su. So the name of the letter is Sheen, and this is the way that it is written, and it is a flat sound. It is a flat sound. And what do we mean by flat? We said that flat, we mean keep our tongue flat. And for rounded sounds, we mean to keep our, to elevate the rear of our tongue and to curve the sides of our tongue. So 2 more letters today. Letter Sad. This letter Sad that we have here. It's written in 3 steps, as you can see. You start going. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3 for the letter Sad. Okay, and generally most of you guys have been doing really well with your writing, so alhamdulillah. This letter is called Sad, and not the way that's written sad. And that's why they wrote this dot here to let you know that it is a rounded sound, not sad, but Sad, Sad, right? With an ah sound, right? Sad, Sad, and not sad. And that's why they put that dot there. Is a way of them to indicate to you that it is a rounded sound. So the English spelling, the transliteration, isn't too important, right? Because there'd be many different ways. If you wanted to, you could have wrote it like this, right? Slaw, right? Or you could have written it like this, etc. Okay, but nonetheless, they wrote it like this, and they put the dot under it to indicate to you guys that it's not going to be sad, but rather it's going to be slod, slod, slod. So this is one of those letters I think that students generally tend to have difficulties pronouncing. So I want you guys to say the name of this letter with me, inshallah. So I'll call upon you guys, and I want you guys to say the name. So this is the shape of the letter and the way it's written. Its name is slod. And like I said, it's an aw sound, rounded sound, meaning elevate the rear of your tongue, curve the sides of your tongue, right? Don't O your mouth around your mouth or pucker your lips out. Ooh, no, but slod. Brother Hussein, please.
Sod,
A little bit more rounded. Slod.
sod,
Much better. Sister Nelissa.
Sod.
Ahsant. Brother Shadi.
صاد.
Ahsant. Brother Sharif.
Sword.
Very good. And Brother Sayyid.
God.
Ahsant. Very good. Very, very good. So the next letter and last letter that we'll take today, being the letter Wad. The letter Wad. It looks just like a slod. The difference between them is that letter Wad, it has a single dot on top. So slod is free of dots, and letter Wad has a single dot. And as you can see, it's not dad, right? Because they put a dot under it, meaning that it's a rounded sound, meaning it's going to be all. So you're going to elevate the rear of your tongue and curve the sides of your tongue. Now I'm going to give you guys a few more pointers to go a bit more in depth with this letter, because it's one of the letters that typically people have difficulties and pronouncing, and even the Arabic language is considered the language of Wad. That's because there's really no other language that has this sound or has this letter in it. So letter Wad, very important. One mistake that students tend to do is that they tend to pronounce it with the tip of their tongue, right? But rather, this comes from the side of our tongue, side, in conjunction with your upper molars. I want you guys to listen to me carefully. Side of your tongue, in conjunction with your upper molars, right? You're going to place the upper molars, you're going to place the side of your tongue completely against your upper molars and elevate the rear of your tongue. Wad. You hear that like frogs, that bullfrogs on? Wad. Okay, and not with the tip of our tongue. Dod. You hear the difference between dod, and wad, So there's a difference. So not because we make it rounded, the first one that I pronounced wrong is us taking a dal, which comes from the tip of our tongue, and all we do is make it rounded. Dod. No, not dod, but rather wad. Can everybody hear the difference between those two? And understand the difference between them?
Yes.
Very good. So we said wad is not from the tip of our tongue, but from the side of our tongue. Brother Hussein, can you please pronounce that for us?
Dod,
Very good. Sister Nelissa?
Dod.
Very good. Brother Shadi.
ضاد
أحسنت. Brother Sharif.
ضاد.
Very good. And Brother Sayyid.
Dod.
أحسنت. All right, so that bullfrog sound. ضاد. Very good job. أحسنتم جميعا. Good job, all of you. Very good. So we've taken these 4 letters today: Seen, Sheen, Slod, and Lod. So let's get some practice in now with the way that they should be written, right? So if you notice, if we go to the page 25, Assistant Alyssa mentioned, Jazakallahu khairah, you'd see here that these letters connect to that which come after, so they will have different positions the way that they're written, in the way that it's written in the beginning, the way that's written in the middle, and the way that's written in the end. And then they showed you some examples of it being joined together, as well as written by itself. So I want you guys to refer back to this page again for your homework, inshallah, just for practice, to get used to the different positions of the letters and the way that they would be written. Very good. So let's go back now and let's take a look at these letters with their vowels, or these letters with certain vowels, inshallah. We'll start off as usual with the short vowels, right? With the short vowels. This will be what is between these 2 brackets. Okay. Brother Hussein, can you please start with the first one? The way I want you guys to do it is, I want you guys to tell me the name of the letter and then tell me the sound that it makes here. The name of the letter and then the sound that it makes, please, everyone, to follow that pattern.
Seen, and it's fatah, so sa.
Very good. Ahsant. Sister Alyssa.
Sheen, Fata, Sha.
Sha. Very good. Brother Shadi.
letter is صاد and it makes a sad
Say it again, I'm sorry.
sad
No, it's not sad, right? So slod, as you said first, the name is slod, and the sound will be. We said that is a rounded sound, right? Not a flat sound, a rounded. So you're going to curve the sides of your tongue, so it becomes.
saw.
There you go. So not sa, but slaw. The name of this letter is slod, and it's going to make a rounded sound. So slaw. All right. I want everyone to. Very good. Perfect. I want everyone to pronounce this letter. Brother Sharif.
The letter is Dod. Fatha. The sound Do.
Ba. Very good. So I want us to practice this letter, okay, guys? So these 2 letters. So, brother Sayyid, can you read slod for me as well, brother Sayyid?
So it's gonna be Sod, and it has a feta, and it's gonna be Saw.
Very good. Not so long though, right? That's almost like a long vowel.
Saw.
Very good. So just slaw. And the next letter that comes after it, the one with the dot, would be
Dod, and it has a feta, it'll be Daw.
very good. Brother Hussein, can you please pronounce these 2 letters for me? Slod and blod.
Sod, and it's fatah, so sa. And dod, fatah, so da.
Very good. And Sister Alyssa?
Sod, Saw, Dod, Da.
Very good. Blah. Remember, guys, not to use the tip of your tongue, but the side of your tongue. Very good job, guys. Let's move on to the next vowel. Will be what is between the 2 brackets. Brother Hussein, continue, guys, with the name of the letter and the sound of the letter.
So seen is kasra, so si.
Continue, Sister Alyssa.
Sheen, Kesra, She.
She. Very good. Brother Shadi.
صاد كسرة صي
Very good. But try not to have slee. Rather just slee. So no sound.
صي
Yeah, try not to use our lips, right? Then it tends to sound like it has a wow associated. Slee. Rather you want slee.
صي
One more time.
صي
Doesn't that I'm not so flat, but slee.
صي
Very good. Ahsant. But the Sharif, can you pronounce the same letter for me, please?
You said the same letter, brother?
Please.
Okay. The letter is Sod. It's Kasra. And the sound will be Si.
Perfect. Very good. Brother Sayyid, the same letter, please.
The letter is gonna be Sod, Kesra, Sli.
Very good. Ahsan. Brother Hussein, same letter, please.
Sod, Kasra, so it's going to be C.
Not C, but slee.
C.
Not C, but slee. Curve the sides of your tongue.
C.
Slee.
P.
Again?
Sod, Kasra, so C.
No, not C. Not C. That you're keeping your tongue flat there. Not C, but slee.
P.
Much better. Well, this will take some practice, inshallah. So what I want you to do is,
P.
with this one,
P.
if you remember from the syllabus, there's an external link, right? It's not associated with our program. It's an external link to YouTube, to a very good link to a very good playlist of videos that shows you more in depth of where these letters come from and how to correctly articulate them. So I want you to review to that or refer back to that link, inshallah, from the syllabus. Do you know which link I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Sister Alyssa, the same letter, please.
Sod, Kesra, Si.
Very good. And now for letter Wad, I want to start again, guys. We'll start with letter Hussein. We'll go through the entire list. This last letter, please, brother Hussein.
Dot, so D.
Not D, but Lee. Remember to use the side of your tongue.
Lee.
Lee.
D. Dot, Kasra, so D.
Much better. But I want you to also refer this letter as well to the external link, inshallah. Okay.
Okay.
Sister Alyssa.
Dod, Kesra, D.
Lee. I want you guys. Some of you guys tend to. You see, it sounds like you're using your tip of your tongue, the side of your tongue, right? So don't let the tip of your tongue touch any teeth in your mouth. Lee.
Lee.
Okay, so you say but Lee. Look, side of your tongue, right? In this, your molars. Lee. Try it again, sister.
I can't get it out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So I want you to practice this one, inshallah, as well. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of English way we can write what the pronunciation sounds like to help us?
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. The letter Wad is specific to Arabic language, and that's why it's considered it's one of the hardest letters for people to pronounce. So don't feel bad, guys. I don't expect you guys to learn on your first try. It will take time and it will take practice. So there's no specific transliteration that would help us to get the correct sound, right? There's a few pointers, as I mentioned.
Okay.
From them being, do not use the tip of your tongue. Do not allow the tip of your tongue to touch any part of your mouth, like the teeth or anything like that. It'll change the sound. But rather, it comes from the side of your tongue, the side, in conjunction with your upper molars. Right? In addition to that, you're going to elevate the rear of your tongue and curve the sides of your tongue. So there's quite a bit going on. And it will take some practice to get this letter. And that's why I want you guys to refer to the external link for these letters, specifically because it's more of a visual, right? It shows you a 3D exploded diagram of your mouth and your tongue and etc. and where exactly to place it and how to correctly articulate those sounds. Okay, so I want all of you guys to refer to that, inshallah, and that would really help you guys. Brother Shadi, can you please do this letter as well, please?
Which letter was it again?
Wad, the last letter of the set.
Vod.
No, so not va, not vod, but vod. Vod.
Vod.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be D.
Very good. For the Sharif,
ضاد كسرة ضي
one more time, the pronunciation.
ضي
No, not li, but blee, blee.
ضي
So what you're saying is, right, you're adding it like it sounds like a D H Lee or Lee, almost like a letter that we haven't taken yet, which I'll show you in a minute, but it's almost like a letter law. But not Lee, because that it comes from the tip of our tongue. Lee. That's me using the tip of my tongue. Now I use the side, it becomes blee. I'm not allowing the tip to touch no, but rather blee. Can you guys see the difference? If you allow the tip of your tongue, it tends to sound li, but rather you want to use only the side of your tongue. Don't allow the tip of your tongue to protrude past your teeth or to touch your teeth. Rather, it should just be the side of your tongue. Blee, not li, not li. أحسنتم جميعا. Like I said, I don't want you guys to get discouraged. I don't expect you guys to know to practice or to pronounce rather this letter right away. The other letters I am expecting you guys to pronounce them properly. Seen, sheen, slod, as those are a bit more simpler. But as for letter Lad, I know it will require more practice, right? More practice, and we will come back to it again in the next class. So I want you guys to really practice this letter. We'll try to drill it in, and we'll keep remembering the pointers, not the tip of our tongue, side of our tongue. It is a rounded letter, so we're going to use the side of our tongue in conjunction with our upper molars. We're going to elevate the rear of our tongue and curve the sides of our tongue and ensure that we're not allowing the tip of our tongue to touch any part of our teeth in our mouth. Okay. And like I said, I want you guys to refer to the link, inshallah, the 3D model, which will really help you guys. And I want you guys to keep practicing. And I want you guys to record yourself. So you're going to listen to the correct pronunciation from that video on YouTube. And then I want you to record yourself on your phone or whatever device you want to use. Record yourself and then you listen to it. So sometimes when we're actually saying it, we don't tend to hear the way that we're saying it. But if we record it and then re-listen to it, you might be able to differentiate. Okay, I see where I need to correct, or I see where I need to maybe make some changes. Okay, so that's something that's going to be very important, inshallah. To listening to the correct one, recording yourself, and then trying to make them match. The last of the short vowels we have here will be the U sound, the dhamma. So start with Brother Hussein.
Seen, Dhamma, so it's Su.
Right, very good. Sister Melissa, the next one, please.
Sheen, Dhamma, Shu.
Very good. Brother Shadi, the next letter, please.
Sod. And Su.
Ahsan. Brother Sharif, the next one, please.
ضاد دم دو
Bull, very good. And Brother Sayyid, can you please do for me all four? I'm not meaning to pick on you, but I think I missed you a few times in the other one.
No, you're okay. So, Seen, Dhamma, Su, Shreen, Dhamma, Shu, Sword, Dhamma, Sword, Dhamma, Su, and Dod, Dhamma, Du.
Very good. Very, very good. So just want you to ensure this with the wad, make sure that you're not using the tip of your tongue, but using the side of your tongue. Other than that, very, very nice job. All of you. Very good. So let's move on now to our long vowels, right? These same letters. Let's move on to our long vowels. Brother Hussein.
So Seen, Fatah,
Mhm.
Sa,
Very good. Sister Alyssa. But Brother Hussein, so it's a seen fatha, yes, but it's a seen fatha with an alif, right? So it becomes a long
Yeah.
vowel.
It's behind the long vowel, yeah.
Very good, very good. Just want to clarify that. Sister Alyssa, next one, please.
Sheen, Alif, Mad, Sha,
Very good. Brother Shadi.
Sod and Saw.
Very good. So it has a madun bil alif or alif al mad. Very good. Brother Sharif.
Dod, Alf Mad, Do. I know I messed that up.
You want to say it again? I'm sorry, just one more time. Sorry.
Do, hold on. Do,
Very good. But you said the name. You said the name of Allah. You said with a fatha. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part.
I mentioned Alf Mad.
Oh, alif mad. Yes, yes. Okay, very good. Wow, very, very good. Ahsant. Brother Sayyid, the first one for me, please.
Yes, that's gonna be Seen, Fatha, Alif Mad, Saw. Wait.
Mhm.
Seen, Saw.
No. Think about it. Just break it down.
Oh,
There's a flat letter around the letter.
yeah. This one's gonna be a flat letter. Seen, Sa.
There you go. Very good. Not saw, but
Yeah.
sa. Very good. Okay. So just for a clarification, guys, this is just a technical point. It's not a huge deal, not a big deal. So this long vowel, right? So as you guys learn the terminologies, fatha, dhamma, kasra, right? And this is if it's a bit advanced right now, don't worry about it. Continue saying what you're saying in English, not a problem. But I just want you guys to know from a technical perspective. So this long vowel, it's called al-alif al-madiyya, alif mad, right? Alif mad in English is no problem, but al-alif al-madiyya or maddun bil alif, right? Maddun bil alif or al-alif al-madiyya, right? But if you guys say an alif mad, no problem, just for learning purposes, not an issue. But I just want you guys to know from a technical perspective the correct terminology. Jazakumullahu khairah. So let's take the other long vowel, inshallah. I think we lost some students. Can you guys hear me clearly? I'm not sure if it's the internet kicked you guys out.
I can hear you.
Okay,
I can
great.
hear you.
Okay, good. Because some of the participants list went down. Okay, no problem. Brother Hussein. If you can start with the first one, please, Brother Hussein.
It's seen. Yeah, Ahmad. So it's see.
Very good. Sister Melissa. The next one, please.
Sheen, Ya, Al-Mad, She,
Very good. Brother Shadi.
Sod and Slee.
Very good. We're trying to have the sleep, no, but sleep.
Slee.
Much better. And Brother Sharif.
Dod, Yal Mad, D,
No, it'll be longer, right? It'll be elongated.
they,
Very good. Blee.
they,
No, not Lee, but same sound, blot, same from the side of our tongue, just elongated. Blee.
they,
No, not D.
not
So not more of a rounded sound, right? So elevate the rear of our tongue, curve the sides of our tongue, right? So let's break it down the same way you said it previously, without this long vowel, right? Blee. No, just elongate it. Blee.
they,
Much better. much better, but we'll take practice, okay? I want you guys to practice these letters, guys. Really take the time during the next week, because we will come back to it again next week, and we'll really try to drill it in, inshallah. Brother Hussein, just last of our vowels today, please.
Su.
Very good. Justin and Alyssa.
Sheen, Wal, Al-Mad, Shu,
A little bit longer. Shu.
Shu,
Very good. Brother Shadi.
Su.
Very good. Brother Sharif.
Dod, Wal Almad, Do.
Much better. Abu. Abu. Very good. Ahsantum jami'an. So, quick recap before we end today. These 4 letters that we took today, let's just scroll up just a bit so we can see them all together. The 4 letters that we took today, in order from right to left here, we have the letter Seen, free of dots. Its name is Seen, and it's a flat sound. When we say flat sound, we mean keep our tongue flat. Then we have letter Sheen, looks exactly like a scene. It's written exactly like a scene. We're just going to add 3 dots. The name is Sheen, also a flat sound. Sheen, sha, sha. Then we have letter Slod, slod, and this is a rounded sound. When we said, what we mean by rounded is not rounding or puckering our lips, but rather the rounding of our tongue, the curving of our tongue. So the elevation of the rear of our tongue and the curving of the side of our tongue. And this name of this letter is slod, and the sound that it would be making is a rounded sound. Okay. As for the letter wad, the last letter that we took, it looks exactly as a slod. The difference is that it has a single dot on top. We said that it does not come from the tip of our tongue. Very important to ensure that it comes from the side of our tongue in conjunction with our upper molars. You're still going to elevate the rear, still going to curve the sides, right? So it's going to be, if you know, has this little bullfrog sound. Wad, wad, wad. I want you guys to ensure not using the tip of your tongue, come from the side of our tongue, and it's a rounded sound as well. Side of our tongue in conjunction with the upper molars. Any questions, guys? Any questions about homework or anything that we've taken so far before we end today's session? Like I said, all of you guys have access to the syllabus, right? All of you are able to access that link, the external link to YouTube.
Yes.
Perfect. Good. So I want you guys to utilize that, inshallah. If you have not been utilizing that, in addition to reviewing the shape of these letters or the way that these letters are written in the beginning, the middle, the end, and by itself, inshallah. Very nice session with you guys. It's always a pleasure working with you guys. I can definitely see progress in what you guys are doing. For some of you, if it might seem a bit slow, just ensure to keep coming. As today's week 4, and our participant list is pretty small compared to what we typically have. It looks like some students have dropped off, perhaps. Hopefully they come back next week, inshallah. I mean, today we only have 4 students. Generally, sometimes we generally have like 9 students. So I want you guys to please continue, stay consistent, inshallah, and this is the only way to keep progressing, right? So it's not about the quantity of things that we're taking, but the quality, and ensure that we have the consistency with the practice and the attendance, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khaira, wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad, wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Wa barakatuh.